Hello. In light of last week's Acolyte comments, I wore my I love all of them t-shirt because that's how I feel about Star Wars. Not that I think anything by dint of simply being Star Wars is good, but just because, you know, I'm here to bring the positives, bring the vibes. I'm trying a thing now, and I have no idea how long it will last, but I'm just trying to post less and less negative commentary on the internet. Not because I don't have those thoughts, but just because, like, what's the point? Here's a quip. That's how we're gonna win. Not fighting what we hate, saving what we love. It occurred to me shortly after setting up this channel that I don't actually buy enough action figures to do a video a week of me opening one. I mean, it might get like halfway there, but it's never gonna get all the way there. So I figured I needed to come up with some alternate content. And I remembered recently that I have this video from 2000 of me opening an R2-D2 with Holographic Princess Leia, which for reasons that I simply cannot recall, was exceedingly rare at the time. And so I thought it was the height of collector hubris to not only purchase it, but to immediately defile the package and have the action figure on my shelf. I guess carded versus uncarded was a real turf war back then, kind of like Black Series versus Vintage Collection is now. Anywho, there were a few of these things back then that just some production change or something else were just hard to get. I think this guy was rerun later with some physical differences, but the original one was really hard to find. But this is hilarious because I'm so small. I am opening a box here, which, if I'm not mistaken, will contain a very mint R2-D2 with Holographic Princess Leia. Let's have a look at what we've got here, shall we? I just want to point out the this wall of Star Wars related magazine covers. It was 2000. I mean, if there was a peak of my entire relationship with Star Wars, it was probably 1999, 2000. Like that was the top of the mountain, and it's been downhill ever since. Although some nice secondary mountains since then, I will say. Look at that! That is the very definition of mintitude. Mintitude? It's beautiful. What do we got here? Is it a 0.0? It is! This, my friend, it is a 0.0000. That must have been significant to which version number it was, but again, I don't know what that means. Get at me in the comments if you know what that means. It still sounds so good. Golly, it's odd that I didn't smell him. That was really deep in my smell him era, but whatever. Anyway, I still think that figure is great. Like, that is still, 24 years later, my favorite R2-D2 action figure. He's up in the Millennium Falconer. I'd show him to you right now, but yeah, that guy's great. Man, Power of the Force 2, I would say like 99 through maybe 2005, 2006, that was as good as it ever was. Like, that was the fatty middle of this collecting line, and I miss it every day. Imagine, like, kids, imagine this. Episode 1 was coming out, they released like 30 action figures. It was nuts. They released action figures of characters none of us had ever heard of that are in the movie for 3 seconds, and we all just gobbled them up like candy. It was a better time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.